is Monday morning, and in Monday land, in this world anyway, it's Move Monday. And I'm starting to talk about movement more because it's such an important component to wellness. Yesterday, we talked about why movement during this time is really important to do. And a few things about that. Number one, it's a stress reliever. Number two, it helps you to feel, um, I won't even go so far as happy, but let's just say it helps you to feel better. Let's just say that. And then the third thing is that it boosts your immunity. Moderate exercise done regularly boosts your immunity, helps you to be able to, fight off colds and viruses. And I'm not saying that exercise is going to help. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that it will help. So that's what we talked about yesterday. So this week I had someone say to me, Sarah, I'm the smart person. And I know that I should be exercising. She said, but I hate it. I hate exercising. So what would I do? What do I do? And so I think coupled with, first of all, if there's a dislike for exercising, and then coupled with this time that we're in right now, which I'm not sure if anybody else feels this way, but it kind of feels like there's this kind of just lack of momentum. It's so stressful. It's so hard that to motivate yourself to do any movement is really hard right now. And I just want to say it out loud and just be like, yep, I get it. Totally understand. And if you are coming from that place, I just want to give you some ideas that may be helpful to you. For the first week of the coronavirus, man, I have to be honest with you, I was completely discombobulated. I'm not any less discombobulated now, but it was enough discombobulation that I just really was having a hard time moving or finding a way to move, or I just kind of felt like the wind had gotten pulled out of my sails, or that the air had gotten kind of popped out of my balloon. I just felt kind of new. And I knew that in that there was some, I felt like there was something that I could do for myself that would be helpful. I didn't know what it was. I tried everything. I did cooking and I did eating. And this week I really just have started moving regularly again. So I wanted to share with you my ideas for if you're someone that isn't moving regularly, hates moving, and notice that I'm not saying exercising. And that's very conscious. And the reason why I don't use, I've shifted and used the word move versus exercise is because exercise is such a weighted word. It's such a loaded word. And as soon as you say exercise, there's sometimes this internal switch that gets flipped that kind of turns into, I don't like that. Yeah. And so what I've tried to help is to reframe it to just moving your body. So let's just talk about moving your body. In April Move Month, one of the first things that I offer at the top of the packet that you receive is 20 ideas to move your body that aren't exercise. And I offer you an opportunity to brainstorm your own list. Because if you can start to get this kind of organic idea of how do I like to move? How do I feel when I do this thing? I feel, and if you can start to equate it to feeling good and feeling better, then you're really well on your way to moving more. So the first thing that I would say with regard to reframing movement and kind of breaking up with exercise is, and to move, inviting more movement, is to remember what your why is. And everybody's why is different. This woman that I talked to, she was like, I hate exercise and I know that I should be doing it. Well, right away, you've got shoulds and you've got the word exercise, and that's loaded. And so if you can kind of scrape that away and just start to look at what would your why be? What would cause you to want to move more? She's like, I'm a smart person. I know what I should be doing. Okay. If you can think about what your why is and have it be super duper, not extrinsic, not I want to lose weight, not I want to, but more intrinsic about how you want to feel. Wow, that's a really potent first step. So really get quiet and think about what is your why for wanting to move your body. Second step, move. Do start to explore ways of moving your body. Take your brainstorm list. Start doing the things. And start connecting the before and the after. Once you can start to connect the before and after, and it has to sometimes be really conscious. It has to be like okay, I feel this way now, whatever it is. And then I'm going to do that thing, whatever the movement is that's for you, it's yours, and you get to choose it. And then notice how you feel after. And once you can start to get really conscious of the fact that there's a before, I feel kind of, and then I did the thing, and then I feel this way, I'm going to tell you that most often after you move, you're going to feel better. You're going to feel better in lots of ways. You're going to be clearer in your head. You're going to be calmer in your heart. You're going to have more capacity with your family to not bite their heads off. So if you can start to get a before and after, that's really, really an important component of motivating yourself to move. And the third thing that I would say is something that is really important, and that's just to brainstorm and find your way of moving that works for you. We get told all the time about what exercise is. We get told all the time about what's good for us. And I feel like we are our own best teachers. And so if you can find ways to move that please you and support you, and you will be the captain of your own ship, you'll move more. So breaking up with, well, do it this way or do it that way, the body of research shows that if you can just move your body in a moderate way with regularity, you are well on your way to supporting your system's good health. You don't need to think about all the other information that's coming in around that. Just zero base it to how do I like to move and start to do it regularly. All right? Okay. There was a lot in there, and I understand. So I'm just going to recap it really quick. Number one, remember your why or figure out your why. Number two, start to notice how it feels to move before and after. And three, figure out what you like to do. Come up with a list of 5 things. I make you, in the April Move Month packet, I make you brainstorm, I think, 20. Awesome. Pick 5 and just start to do them regularly. I would love to have you in April Move Month. I really debated whether I was going to do this month again. I've done it for years. I really think it's important that we do this. Please share the information and get as many people to do this as possible, because I really feel like it's going to help us make a shift into a feeling a little better. Have a great day. Happy Monday. See ya.